Hello all, this is an exploratory data analysis done on the Indian Premier League dataset, and my name is Sebin James, and without further ado let's move on to what the task is about. The task is about performing exploratory data analysis on the dataset Indian Premier League, and we have to find out the most successful teams, the players, and the factors which contribute to the win or the loss of a team. And we should suggest the team or the players who have performed well in this dataset. With the next, I move on to my Python notebook. Moving on to the Python notebook, we have two datasets here. One is deliveries dataset, and the next is matches dataset. So in the beginning, I have imported all the required libraries: Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib library, and Seaborn. Then I have imported the dataset as df underscore 1 and df underscore 2. And in the beginning, I am analyzing the first data frame, that is matches.csv. And this putting on the function head, then knowing all the info, etc. Then looking for missing values, that is the basic data pre-processing stages. Df underscore, that is I have used isNull function and sorted out the values. The column umpire 3, city, and player of match, winner, all those had missing values, but all those columns are not of that much importance when it consider to this kind of data set. And but I have filled all those values with unknown by filling all those values with the string unknown. And then after that, all the missing values are gone. Next, I find out the column values of winner, the winner column, and winners depict most of the winning team. That is, in this columns we can see that Mumbai Indians won 109 of the games, and followed by Chennai Super Kings, Kolkata Knight Riders. These are the winning teams, and the least winning team was Rising Pune Super Giants and Rising Kochi Tuskers Kerala. But here we can see that two times Rising Pune Super Giants have occurred, and that is an error. We have to replace those values. Next, I replace those values, Rising Pune Super Giant with Rising Pune Super Giants, and after that, it's converted to a single string. Okay, then this in a similar way, there are two other columns, team 1 and team 2. I replaced both of the things with Rising Pune Super Giants. Otherwise, we'll get a huge lot of error in the coming when it comes to exploratory data analysis. Okay, then coming on to the first graph. First, I analyzed the cities, the number of cities. Most games played was Mumbai, followed by Kolkata, Delhi, etc. And Mumbai had the highest value of hosting most of the games, and followed by Kolkata and Delhi, etc. The least was by Fontaine, because it's an outside country. Next, analysis of venues, that is the stadiums. I've analyzed the stadiums. There are a lot of stadiums, and the most of the games are played at Eden Gardens, then followed by Chinnaswamy Stadium, then Wangde Stadium, etc. I have visualized this in a count plot, that is SNS library. Then the least played game was in ACA VDCA Stadium, that is only two games are played. The most highest played was Eden Gardens. Next, I analyzed based on the venue and putting on the hue winner. That is, if the venue and the winner of the game are connected or not. And when I came to this is not a pure graph, but because there are a lot of stadiums and a lot of teams, uh, the graph became so short. So, but we can understand that the green line depicts Kolkata Knight Riders, and Eden Gardens had most of the in Eden Gardens, most of the wins were done by Kolkata Knight Riders. And when it comes to Chidambaram Stadium, Chepauk, most of the wins were done by Chennai Super Kings, etc. So we can say that if that is most of the teams won their games in their home ground itself. It's not only when it comes to Eden Gardens and Chepauk Stadium, even in Wankhede Stadium, we can see that Mumbai Indians, that is the red line. You see the red line, we can see the Mumbai Indians had the most of the teams were won. Thereby, you can conclude that the home stadiums, if they played the home stadiums, most of the wins had occurred for them. Yeah. Next is most of the wins. That is, Mumbai Indians had most of the wins. Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders followed by. Next, we analyze the toss. We can analyze that by seeing this plot. We can see that most of the teams chose fielding over batting. And I drawed I plotted two graphs, two count plots. One is fielding or batting based on teams. So we can see that most of the teams, that is in the IPL, chose fielding than batting, and the next plot is based on fielding or batting based on the season. In the beginning, the seasons start from 2008 to 2019. In the beginning, we can see that most of the teams did not prefer fielding at those times. That is in 2009 2010, most of the teams preferred batting, but in the end, that is in 2017 18 19 year seasons, most of the teams preferred fielding. Does winning the toss increase the chance of a team to win? When I analyzed this, I found out that only 2.6 percentage of that is true and false. Does winning the toss increase the chance of winning the match? Only a slight percentage of chance is there to win the match. That is approximately 2.6 percentage. Only a winning percent is showing. Moving on to man of the match, Chris Gayle had the most of the man of the match. That is, I have used group by function, and Chris Gayle had most of the player of the match, and followed by AB de Villiers, Rohit Sharma, and David Warner, 21, 20, 17, etc. Then moving on. Yeah, this is another count plot depicting the total number of games played. It's not the winning team, but the total number of games played. Um, from 2008 to 2019, Mumbai Indians was a team who played the most number of matches. That is, 187 matches are played by Mumbai Indians, followed by Royal Challengers Bangalore with 180 and KKR with 178 games. The least played team was Kochi Tuskers Kerala because they only played only 2 seasons, followed by Delhi Capitals. Uh, both those teams had only 2 seasons to play. Yes. Then I created a data frame such that um, it showed the total count of games played, also the total winning counts of the respective teams, and from that I made an assumption that I just subtracted both those things to find out the loss count, and found out the loss count. From this data frame, we can see that Kings 11 Punjab, the team Kings 11 Punjab, played 176 games, and out of that, they lost 92. That is a huge loss for them when compared to the total number of games played. But when it comes to Mumbai Indians, out of the 187 games played, 109 was won by them. Only 78 was lost, but it's not a great loss. Next is analysis of deliveries, the second data set. There were missing values for fielder, player dismiss, and dismissal kind, and I filled all those values with a note out. When it comes to correlation, um, one of the things I checked was total runs and batsman runs had a huge correlation, but that's so obvious because the total runs depends upon the batsman's runs. Then the total number of four counts is 20,599 times fours occurred. That times four is the total number of runs. Then when it comes to six counts, 8,148 times 6 was scored by each batsman, and the total runs scored in all of this seasons is 2,35,290 runs. And dismissal kind, what was the total number of out? Most of the dismissal kind was through catching the ball. The ball was caught, that is 5,348 times the ball was caught, followed by bowled and run out. This is the count plot for that. Then I found out the bowler count. Harbhajan Singh was the player who bowled the most of the balls, followed by A. Mishra and P. P. Chawla, then R. Ashwin. Then there is a column known as super over. The super 81 times in all of the IPL season, that is 2008 to 2019, 81 times super overs were played. Then coming on to the next thing, that is scoring batsmen. Analyzing the scores of the batsmen based on their runs, I applied an anonymous function, that is np.sum of batsman runs. Then I found out that Virat Kohli scored the total number of runs, no matter why he is called the run machine. Then followed by our Raina, then RG Sharma, Rohit Sharma, David Warner, S. Dhawan, etc. Then I found out the top 10 scoring batsmen by sorting the first 10 values. Uh, Virat Kohli, Raina Sharma, David Warner, Shikhar Dhawan, Chris Gayle, MS Dhoni, Robin Uthappa, ABD Villiers, and Gautam Gambhir were in the 10 list. And we can see that the top 10 out of the top 10 batsmen, 7 of them are Indians, and that's a good thing. And Virat Kohli was a top scorer. Next, I found out some of the inferences from this dataset. From analyzing IPL dataset, let's move on to that. Yeah, this is just a pictorial that is based on those graphs. I just picturized all those or batsmen, Virat Kohli, Suresh Raina, etc. Then moving on to the inferences that I learned from the IPL dataset. The first one is Mumbai versus City, where most matches were played. Next comes Kolkata, and the least played city was Bayamfontein. Eden Gardens and Wankhede Stadium hosted most of the IPL matches. We can see that the teams such as Mumbai Indians, Kolkata Knight Riders, and CSK, Chennai Super Kings, won most of the games in their home ground. Then top winning teams are Mumbai Indians, CSK, Kolkata Knight Riders, and the team with least win score is Kochi Tuskers Kerala, as they played only 2 seasons. Also, Delhi Capitals was a part of it too. Most teams who won chose to field many times than most teams who won the toss chose to field many times than to bat. RCB and KKR were the teams who chose to field the most. Winning the toss increased the chance of winning a team by 2.6%, but it's not that much. Next is Chris Gayle was the man of the match 21 times, followed by ABD Villiers 20 times. Most games that a team played was 187, that is Mumbai Indians, followed by Royal Challengers Bangalore with a total count of 180. Comparing the numbers of the matches each team played and won or lost, Kings 11 Punjab has the highest loss count 92, then winning count 84 out of 176 matches they played. Most dismissals were by catching the ball, that is 5,348 times, followed by bowled out and then run out. In total, there were 81 super overs played. Virat Kohli was the top scorer batsman, followed by Raina and Rohit Sharma. 7 out of top 10 batsmen were Indians. Well, that's all regarding the IPL data analysis, sports analysis. I hope you understood all those codes and the inferences. Thank you.